Good day, everybody. Welcome back to RCL Breakdown. So this is season 12, B Division, week 12? What the fuck? Week 7. Jesus
What are you
Christ.
doing?
This is a great intro, trust. And I am joined by Miss Steela herself, Denny. I don't know.
Hi.
So I was trying to. I didn't really have a thought process on how to do that intro, and that's how that went.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's fine. I'm still mildly sick, but like my voice is fine now, so we are here.
Yeah.
So some people like this guy specifically here can attest that on the day we originally planned on recording, I sounded like that's what I sounded like that day.
Yeah, like that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I was like,
That's
we're
not
we're
gonna
we're
happen.
not gonna be recording that video because I can't talk. Anyway,
Right.
let's jump into this. So starting us off here, we have our Robbie replacement, HVK, also known as Manic Mimikyu, or just Kaz, going up against I Miss Hurricanes, also known as Hope's Peak Deoxys, or just Josh. So I think the only change they made was adding Altaria over Tyranitar as Megas. I think the rest of the team is
Yeah.
the same. Low-key, I can see the bundle going insanely hard, though.
I can as well. But I also think Latios I think is also gonna be a pretty big threat. If Josh can just get rid of Iron Bundle, I think he's in a pretty good spot.
I think it's a bit interesting, because I think with Fairy Altaria being immune to it, and also just having, 110 in both the defenses, Extra also resists, and in this format it doesn't have Mystical Fire. Enam's not the bulkiest, but it is at least immune to Dragon Stab. I think it might be okay. Maybe.
Yeah, but Josh has Heatran as well.
This is true. Heatran's, I mean, he does have Urshifu, but Heatran is a bit of a problem. Although, Rotom, he can probably check it pretty well, though, no? Well, I mean, unless it runs, Power Gem.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But Heatran with Flash Fire can also just wall road and keep pretty well, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you can do, Electric Stab, Parting Shot type shenanigans.
Yeah.
Anyway, as for Terra, we have Poison on our Bolivar, and Kaz did not bring any. Let's get the game going. Okay, Aura Sphere. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is okay. So hang on.
Oh,
Let's recap this. This was lead Scarf
Yeah.
Latios and lead Specs bundle.
Oh my god. So did he have investment on that bundle, or was bundle just bulky? 'Cause
I mean,
I feel like
bundle
investment on
bundle
that
isn't the
thing,
bulkiest thing ever, but it's not frail either. And Latios isn't absurdly strong. It's strong, but not. I do want to calc this though, because I am interested. This is definitely Scarf, so it's not gonna have any damage buffs. Latios, choice Scarf.
Okay, so
Two.
yeah, so no investment bundle with should have been at minimum 104.
Yeah, but he would have been speed creeping
So he had-
something. Even if he's was this just his fastest Pokemon? I think so, right? Because it's 110 base speed.
Mhm.
So if he's just speed creeping Latios, then
No, Weavile. He's Weavile.
Oh yeah,
Weavile's
true.
just one from that too.
Weavile, that's then 383. So if he's going to 384, that then gives him 80 EVs for HP, most likely is what he put it in. And then that gives us a 96 to 113, 75% chance. So that was definitely a low roll, which probably is why he said bro here. And then yeah, low roll. I am wondering if he puts that 88 into def, then it becomes a 50% instead of 25%. Interesting. Kinda lucky for Kaz here. The Specs Freeze Dry is a guaranteed 1-hit KO, however, which is nice. I am interested. Does he conserve it? Okay, he doesn't. He gets sharded. Personally, I think I would have conserved it. I think I would have swapped into the Rotom. Just because even if you're at 2%, you can definitely still bonk the shit out of something later.
And Bundle's a really strong one as well.
Yeah, I also think he should not have close combated the Weavile when there's a Ghost type, just because that is the most obvious switch ever.
Yeah, I think like maybe a Surging Strike or even U-turn would have been better there.
I think U-turn would have been the best, but Surging Strikes would have been like fine, you know?
Yeah.
Also, do remember for people here, Kaz, he's a C-Div player. He's just filling in because I needed someone to. So,
Yeah.
you know, I should be a little more gentle, but I'm not gonna be.
Oh, Houndstone is bulky. My God.
Yeah, it's because of Fluffy. Fluffy is like, what point is Houndstone? I feel like we need to raise this motherfucker because it's so annoying. It's 4 points. Maybe bring it to 5, but maybe 4 is actually fine. For some reason, I thought it would be lower. But yeah, this thing is fucking fat, dude. And with Nightshade, it just does like that consistent 100 damage, and it's kind of all it needs.
Yeah.
But that is Houndstone down. It is 2d2. It's kind of close, not really, but you know. When I bring my fire type in on a water type. Okay, bye Rotom. Okay, but this is fine because it has Earth Power. Come on, Earth Power his ass. That special attack drop may also help a shit ton. It is Sugar. That hurts. How much does Flash Cannon do? Oh, that special attack drop actually made a huge difference there. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Weavile will then clean us up. Yeah. But now he doesn't have a check to Urshifu. Like, I mean, there is Prima, but we can, like, okay, U-turn. Okay, he did that this time. I do wonder if, like, Poison Jab could Tuco, though.
I don't know.
Hyper Voice does
By the way,
40, Moonblast, 69. Nice.
Why would you Hyper Voice there, though?
I'm assuming he doesn't have a better move. Plus, Pixelate is strong.
True.
Like, what move would you be running? Like, I don't think it has...
So is it Special Altaria then?
What's that?
Is it Special Mega Altaria then?
Yeah, I'd assume as much.
Yeah. Okay, if that's the case, then Pixelate makes sense.
Yeah, I was just like, I mean, Altaria often will run mixed. If it wants to run DD, then physical, but usually I think it's pretty mixed. But I think especially since losing Return, it's running a lot more special, just because it no longer, I mean, Body Slam's still fine, right? But
that paralysis chance to be a jerk.
Yeah, I think Hyper Voice is fine, but now does Urshifu clean this up? Losing your defense won't help. Oh, it's Terra Poison. I think it might be choice locked.
Giga Drain, yep, fine.
Huh, I have an odd feeling that Urshifu there was choice locked, but regardless, this ended up being kind of way closer than you'd expect, in my opinion. Again, this is a C-Div player versus an A-Div player, and yes, he has restrictions, but even still. I mean, he also did get kind of lucky. He got a low roll on Lardy, he got the special attack drop on Heatran. He did get a decent amount of luck, which maybe could be the main culprit behind that. Either way, I think he played mostly fine, again, for a C-Div, right? Like, I think he should have swapped out and saved Bundle. I think he should not have close combated into Weavile when Houndstone was alive, but, like, outside of those, I think he did, like, mostly fine. As for Rotom sack, I think he kind of had to do that. You're either copping a Moonblast with Urshifu or Altaria or sacking Rotom, right? Like, I think it was a fine play to make. Yeah. I don't think I have anything else to say. How about you?
Nope. Let's move on.
Alright. Next up, we have OGJ, also known as North Queensland Crawdaunts, or just OJ, going up against Danger Beast, known as Ancient Archen, or just my boy Leon. Low-key, what actually stops gouging fire? Actually, do you think Pekaron stops gouging fire?
Yeah, Pekaron is such a monster. I hate this thing. I hate this thing.
Fucking
same. In competitive, I hate this thing.
I do think if he gets rid of Chi Yu, then Frostlass might just win, though.
Yeah, but it's getting past Chiyu. That's a problem.
Well, Chi is not exactly known for being bulky, especially when there's a fucking Ting-Lu here, right?
Yeah, but it's also powerful when Tinglu's not on the field.
True, but Ting-Lu's kind of just, I feel like it's an ultimate switch in. Like, you can never really go wrong
It
with
is.
Ting-Lu.
You really
Especially if
can't.
it's like a classic like AV set, then you're kind of fucked.
Yeah. Ghost Terra on Noivern. Not sure how to feel about that.
I can see the
That's
vision.
weird.
I don't know if I fully agree with it, but I can see the vision.
Hmm.
Like it beats Cresselia, it beats Slowking, it beats Frostlass. I can see it. They also got Terra Poison on the Slowking, which is interesting. Yeah, I think Terra Poison is fine. It'll just make him that he no longer dies to Pekarunt, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's get this game going. Oh my god, this was a lot of text. Was there anything of interest here? I have questions. Where is Galarian Gliscor? Not here. I was certain they would go. Yeah, this motherfucker left his Mega Gallade behind. That's crazy. I see that. They are scary and hurt. Mega Gallade, yes. Gliscor, no. You sure you didn't hide them behind the fortress? That's pretty big. Could hide a few ones behind it. Sure could. I love these guys. Okay, leading fucking Gouging Fire is hugely threatening because you can just almost immediately get a DD up. And hell, honestly, with one, maybe two Dragon Dances, you probably can just break through Pekaron anyway. Yep, here it is immediately. Heat Crash. Yeah, okay, never mind. That is nothing. And it's Helmet too. Yep, bye. Malignant Chain. Let's try not to get Toxic on our Mandibuzz. Parting Shots out. Knocks off is really nice. Gets rid of his power.
Life Orb.
Here we eat the Discharge. Roost. Knocks off again. I don't agree with that. I expected the switch. The heli. Okay, fair enough. I can see that. You expected him to go for a Volt Switch kind of thing. I can see that. I'm wondering if I would have just rathered a straight up Roost though. Like even if you're expecting Volt Switch, which would have done maybe 50%, you can then just... I think going for Roost and then just being back up at the same HP, basically.
Yeah, I think that was just the safer play.
Yeah, because now your Mandibuzz is kind of fucked. You can't get it back in ever. Cresselia comes in on a nasty plot. That's gonna hurt.
Ooh,
Yeah, and now he just has to sack the... Yeah. Yeah, I think you're better off roosting even if you're predicting the switch, because you can always knock off after he switches, right? Like, you don't need to do it right then and there. But now Mandibuzz was so weak, you just had to sack it. Switching is for nerds, so true. We have the Mega Frostlass in, doing 43 with a crit. Jesus Christ. Do you have crit aura? Yes. Getting rocks up is really good into his team. He also just lost his only removal, which means that both Frostlass and Gouging Fire are going to be a lot harder to use. Now he goes for the Dragon Dance. Okay. And also, that's his third crit there, which is really funny to me.
Oh my god. This thing is so annoying.
Yeah. Okay, nice. Gets the second Dragon Dance up. Now you can kill it. Malignant Chain. Don't get Toxic. Morning Sun. Oh, okay. It's one of these kinds of sets. Okay. Depending how bad his Confusion luck is, he might be able to just sweep right after this, basically. Okay, he kills the minion. We are low, but we do outspeed and kill everything, surely. Oh, that's... Honestly, I didn't think that would kill. Maybe I should have. It is thick, fat Uzumarill, but... What'd that do? 17? No, okay, I should have predicted that, because it doesn't resist. It's neutral.
Yeah.
Why would you Aqua Jet again? Are you banded? Okay, bye. I think it's banded.
Yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense. Discharge paralysis.
Get parried, loser. Now he Volt Switches out. Are you gonna Luna Dance? You Thunder Wave. Okay, that's good.
Ooh.
It's good to get that thing paralyzed. Means it can't do shit. Yeah, Funny Hat Guy is in. Dark Pulse, yeah, look at that. 12%. Beautiful. He gets his own rocks up. Very nice. We like it when there's a rocky day. Oh, okay, Earthwind. I was gonna say this Leaf Storm is gonna fucking hurt. But never mind. Fortress. He's now gonna go for the spin. Scolding does nothing. Oh, we went for the Gyro Ball? Why no spin? Why not get rid of the hazards?
Maybe he's predicting the Frostlass swapping.
He could have been predicting the spin block, yeah. Even I'm trying to decide. This is one of those things where it's hard to decide what's the smarter thing to do. I think the smarter thing to do would still, because the way I try to look at these things is the risk benefit, right? So you risk him swapping out and you do no damage, but then even if he kills you, then you have Chi-Yu and you have Azumarill, and it's also, don't forget, losing 25% on entry, right? So I think you would rather take the rocks away, not have Chi-Yu die sad depressingly, and be able to do that rather than risk the Gyro Ball, which honestly probably killed, but in turn you also did nothing back to Slowking.
Okay.
I think there was more benefit in both positioning and removal to go for the spin. Even if it did swap and then you die, then you can just go to one of your other Pokemon and clean it up, right?
Yeah.
That's my thought process on this. I can see why you Gyro Ball there. It's a difficult decision to make, but I think spinning would be better.
Yeah.
That Shadow Ball does some damage. Why? I wonder why he didn't Terra there.
I have no idea. Hi there.
Nice 7% to Tinglu. That Draco did fucking nothing. But thanks for swapping him out and giving him better positioning. That's nice. Oh, Parrot. Earthquake. Dead.
That just sucks. That sucks.
I'm wondering if that's GG now.
I think it is.
How much health is Slowking at? Slowking's at, okay, 31%. Okay, maybe it's not.
Ooh.
Slacks off, but you got the defense drop. You have to go to Sax Cresselia now. Goodbye. If Slowking can get a Thunder Wave. Oh, it doesn't have Thunder Wave. Never mind. Oh, it only has Scold for damage. Maybe it probably can't break through Azumarill then. Deus Volt. Leaf Storm. It lives that too. Wow. And Whirlwinds it out. Yeah, he doesn't have a dark move for it either, apparently.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, shit fucking hurts, bro. And that's another 50%. I don't think an Aqua Jet will kill it. Yeah, okay. But now it's fine for Noivern just comes in and Shadow Balls, and even at 23%, it's not beating the Rotom Mo, you know. GG. Wow, okay. This was a good game for Leon.
Crazy. Yeah.
There's nothing outside of the play with Mandibuzz. I'm not sure if there's really anything that I can say that OJ did wrong either.
Yeah, it just felt like a very, not like a hacksy game, but like a really kind of, how do I put this? It was kind of like really like awkward, I felt like.
I think both players played pretty well. Like I don't think there were any mistakes made. I just think that Leon managed to get into a better position with what he wanted to do, and I also think it was really hard for OJ to. This fucking Motom actually has an incredibly good matchup, I think.
Yeah.
Because the only Pokemon that really stops it is Gouging Fire, but he also happens to have a fantastic Gouging Fire check, you know?
Yes. Yeah, he absolutely does. Because like both ends, like they had some plays that it was like a lot of like 50-50s, couple of 50-50s on both ends that they had to make judgment calls on. A couple of them worked, some of them didn't.
Yeah. I still think the spin would have been better, but you know, I can't even call
Yeah,
that a mistake either, you know? Like
yeah.
I think it's more about the optimal decision rather than an actual mistake.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that Chi did nothing though. My little fishy guy.
I like Chia.
I also like Chi. Anywho, let's move on to our next game. We have the glitched one. On this side, it is Asexual Avalugg, also known as actually it has David Bowie Gaming here. Anyway, it's Debug going up against Ooga Booga, also known as Zigzagoon Goon Group or Beyond. What were you saying? Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. What the hell with all the glitching? Oh my god.
Yeah, so this one wasn't saved, so I kind of had to. There's a way that you can. Holy shit! There's a way that you can like manually get the replay in a weird way where you can like kind of recreate it if you don't get it in the right time. I tried to do that, and it looks like it sort of worked and sort of didn't.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude, this is so weird.
Yeah. As for Terras, we have Fairy on Azelf and Water on Umbreon, which is toxic as fuck. Also Ghost on Basculin.
Mm.
This is also Mega
Yeah,
Absol
what?
Z.
Yeah, water is such a good defensive terror, like just in general.
It is, but especially on a Pokemon like fucking Umbreon, right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Or I swear to God, Loki, you know what? I've decided I'm increasing Umbreon's points next season. It is too cheap.
What is it out right now? I think like 10.
No, it's at 7.
So what are you gonna bump it up to, like 8?
Yeah, I probably just started with 8. I try to only make like one tier ups and downs for most Pokemon, unless it's something like semi new. For example, like Darkrai, right? No, that's a
Yeah.
bad example. Maybe I don't know. I don't have a good example. Oh, actually, well, the only examples I have are the ones where we found out their proper ability, and the proper ability is not as good as the one we're giving them. But like, just in general, if it's a new Pokemon and we see that it's doing nothing and no one's choosing it, then we might be like, oh, okay, we're gonna drop it from 17 down to like 14 kind of thing. But like
Yeah.
for Pokemon that have been in long term, like Umbreon, I try to only move them around once, one or two tiers kind of thing.
Yeah. I so want. I want to know what Megalopario's usability is actually gonna be.
It's almost guaranteed Mega Launcher. But like I think it's
You
gonna be
think so?
banned either way, because even with no ability, I think purely off of stats, it might be too good for a draft.
Oh, absolutely.
Anyway, let's get into this game and see if it'll break further. Okay, low kicks lead. Okay, it U-turned. I can't see this shit. Oh, okay, its health appeared. That's nice. I can now also hover over it. Oh, wait, this is not Sizzle. This is Azelf. What the fuck? This is so broken. Why is it like this? Hello?
What is going on?
This is... we might just skip this game.
Please do.
I'm giving it a second. Azelf terrored and killed Decidueye. Floor just came in. Azelf set rocks. It lived the Moonblast. Terra Blast actually does hella damage though. And now it died. How the hang on, what? Pause.
I'm so confused right now.
How did Forge's Moonblast go from doing 6.5 to 46? What the fuck?
I don't know.
I'm thinking he swapped, but it still says Azelf, but still shows Sizzle. This replay is fucked, dog. Okay, so this is actually Sizzle. Yeah, I think we're gonna. I just have to prove a point real quick. Hang on. Look, guys, if you prep for Basculin, it's really easy to beat. It is not overpowered just because it has last respects. You just need to not be dumb. Dealt with by a single Sizzle. Okay, chill, dog, chill. All right, yeah. Anyway, this game is too broken. I think it's not worth watching the rest of it. So we're gonna.
It's not. Just go.
Yeah, I just had to prove a point that Basculin is not broken. Goodbye. Okay, hang on though. Before we go, why is Weezing off to the side like this? Why is he not with Gang?
I don't know.
Okay. Up next we have M-Man47, also known as Detroit Dewott or just Ashton, going up against All-Time Lol, also known as Playful Piplup or just Derek. Poor Weezing, he's not part of the Cool Kid Club.
It's got too much smoke and they don't want to be inhaling it, so they forced him to go away from the group.
Yeah, that tracks. We have Terra Water Arak and Terra Flying Gyapdos. Derek didn't bring his Terras. My question is, what stops Raichu? Do you think Mega Meganium stops Raichu?
No.
I say, did you see what it did to Venusaur, by the way?
Oh my god, I need to see that.
That was in week 4, I think. No, not week 4. What week was that? It was week 2. I was kind of way off. Dewott used Mega Raichu and did 47% to Mega Venusaur.
Oh my god.
That was with a +2 Thunderbolt, mind you.
Oh, jeez.
Which is, like, it's so fucking strong, you know? Like, all it takes is for Meganium to take, like, rocks damage once, maybe twice, and then it cannot switch into it, you know?
Yeah, I love Mega Meganium, but it's not living that stuff. It's just not.
Yeah, it's definitely an easy 2-co. Anywho. What do I think Palafin is going to be kind of goated this game. It's also Jet Punch is probably the best way he has to beat Raichu. Let's be real here.
Yeah, let's be honest about that.
I'm also mildly curious about AV Serena.
Or as a Raichu check?
Yeah. I could maybe see AV Archelodon too, but less likely. It's, I don't know.
Terrifying Gyapdos, I think, could also put in some serious work here.
Yeah, Gyapdos can absolutely. I mean, literally, it's got super effective stab on 5 out of 6 Pokemon. This thing is a monster. What the fuck? It's got fighting moves for Darkrai, Earthworm, and Arc, and flying moves for Meganium and Serena. And then as long as Palafin isn't fat as fuck, it, like, damn, yeah. Gyapdos is actually insane this game. I think, yeah. Alright, let's get into this. No Wellspring is a choice. Oh yeah, he left Wellspring on the bench, lol.
Why would you leave Overpond Wellspring behind?
Well, I mean, he has a lot of water and grass types that stop you kind of well, and then it can't really break Archelodon very well. It cannot break Earthworm. And I actually think it's not too bad to leave behind this game.
Fair, but I like Overpond Wellspring.
Look, I love me some Water Pond too, but I think this is a game where it's okay to leave it behind.
Okay.
Taunting Mew immediately is actually hilariously successful. Well done. Gets his webs up. Dragon Tails. That actually does hella damage. Oh, okay. Hello, Raichu. Earthquake his ass. Earthquake. 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 I get shit on.
Goodbye.
Okay, well. Hang on. Oh, hello there. Oh, hi. That was not what I was looking for. Oof. Wait, I didn't. Fuck. GG. Ashton, what was the plan here? Why did we nasty plot in front of an Archelodon?
You have no guard focus miss.
Okay, mind you, it does not have no guard. This is still off the non-official ability that we've been using all season. It's got Transistor.
Okay, well, yeah, well, it having no guard is still broken.
Oh, absolutely. It makes it better. I'm putting this out there. I am using it next season in A Division, and no one can stop me because I love my stupid Waichu. Anyway, nasty plotting there was absolutely not the play. Why did we do that?
I have no idea. That's a question for him.
Yeah, Ashton, I know you sometimes watch these. Wait, I didn't fuck. What didn't you do? What was your plan here? What were you thinking? Anyway, the bear is in, but I think it's kind of too long, too late, because Orthworm will just eat this man for breakfast. Look at that. Yummy.
Yes, I love Orthworm.
Going for Coil, I think, is also really cool. Bulk Up is scary, though.
Yes. That is nothing. I did, like, no damage.
Yeah, holy shit. Okay, you know what? Maybe it's not over. Does Zapdos just, like, clear half the team now?
I think it does, yes.
We would definitely live a Darkrai move. Oh, never mind then.
Oh, never mind. I see.
I can't lie, I kind of thought you'd live, but I guess you are at -1 per def after the CC. I can see that, I can see that. Blood Moon. Okay. Now you can Earth Power it.
Actually had a decent chunk.
Considering it's resisted, yeah, it did hella damage, right? Blood Moon. Goodbye, Serena. Derek, stop being dumb. Web. Solar Beam. That's 57. That does some pretty crazy damage to a Araquanid, right? I like Leech Lifing and Archelodon.
And Stamina Boost.
Terra Water Liquidation does not do enough as I thought it would.
Well, I mean, I had a Stamina Boost beforehand, so...
Yeah, I know.
Goodbye, Archelodon. Goodbye, Archelodon. And... Wheezing? Yeah. Figured. That's gonna do
Oh my god, why does that do more than half?
Oh my god.
Why does that do so much damage?
I don't know.
That's... what the fuck? And why does you have Sludge Wave on all of your Pokemon?
I don't know.
Okay, bye. Jet Punch fucked him up. Jet Punch fucked him up. But there's nothing to stop this. This is over now, yeah. That Vacuum Wave also did hella damage, though. But yeah, 49% Wheezing is not gonna live shit.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeah, look.
Yeah.
This game was...
Why do you nasty plot in front of an Archelodon?
Yeah, this game was low-key kind of over as soon as he lost to Waichu. Cause look at this. This was after he lost Waichu stupidly, and it came down to a Darkrai and a Meganium, and that was with him fucking up his Zapdos too. Like he low-key, if he didn't just sack Raichu like an idiot, he could have won this.
He won. He probably did win, honestly.
Well, had Derek played the same shit way he played right now, possibly. But like I'm also thinking Derek didn't take the game that seriously after he saw Waichu go down. Because the way he just sacked his Serena makes me think that, but I don't know, maybe he just was having a bad day, I don't know. But I think he knew it was... I think he knew he had it after Waichu went down, so he didn't play as conservatively as he would normally, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But also, why did you leave Zapdos in? I'm curious. Like, on the Darkrai once you... Like, I know you were set up, but...
If you still swap, you can... I think he had more opportunities to set up.
Wait a minute. No, I realized why he stayed in. This is a Scarf Darkrai. He didn't realize. He thought with the speed drop he would outspeed it.
Mm.
That's why he did it.
Mm. Yeah, but
Which-
I think like even with the speed drop, I think Zapdos still underspeeds. It's max speed Darkrai.
No, Zapdos definitely outspeeds Darkrai unless it's Scarf Darkrai.
I know, but I'm saying that like even with the scarf I'm saying that like obviously like the scarf bumped up the speed, but I think even like after the webs, Darkrai still outsped.
Oh, well, yeah. But that's what I mean. He didn't know it was going to be Scarf, so he thought he outsped it. That's why he stayed in and tried to attack it again. But, like, even in saying that, I think... Now, this is where something about game knowledge or experience, perhaps. I think the fact that he sent in Darkrai is your hint to not let yourself... Like, that's clearly what he's planning to do, right? So you should have played more conservatively at this point in the game and gone to, like, Araquanid, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's my thoughts. But, I don't know. It was a weird game. I'm ready to move on. How about you?
Game. Yes, me too.
Well, here's your game. So we've got Brunsgirl 33, also known as Sensible Steela, or just Danny, going up against Iron Will, also known as Galarian Starmie, or just Will. This is the Mega Venu and Mega Gardevoir with Terra Steel on the Registeel and Terra Electric. That's interesting on the Uxie.
Yeah.
Do you still have your sets for this game, Eam?
I might. I have no idea when I even played this game, being completely honest.
Sorry, what was that?
I have no idea when I even played this game.
This is week 7.
Hold on. It's probably in the freaking spoilers, I think, because I didn't actually save one.
Fair enough. Oh well, I can't be bothered going looking for it. What do I think of this matchup? Let's have a thunk. I think Valiant is incredibly good here. Especially if it's like a Scarf set, so that booster is not a one-time only use. Especially when there's a Roaring Moon out there.
I got my sets.
Oh, you found it?
I got my sets. I'm good.
Nice. Yep. I also think Dragonite will have a hard time getting through Registeel. Like, it does get Earthquake, but I don't know. Unless it's like a DD Earthquake, which it could be. But even then, it can just get Thunder Waved and be fucked up, right?
Yeah.
And you actually do have a good way through Mola with Thundy. I think if you can not die to Valiant, then I think you're fine. Yeah, that's what I think. Mega Mantis in, Greninja is here. Good call, swooping out immediately as he sets spikes. I also just realized this is Battle Bond probably. Okay, there you go. Get a Thunder Wave off. Torkoal. Boots Torkoal makes sense. You're gonna spin. That's double para. That's lovely.
No, it used it tried using Encore.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But before that, it got
this
powered Encore powered.
Yeah, okay. This freaking UC gave me so many issues in this game before it just was spreading status like crazy as you'll see in this game. I did not like this thing.
Yeah, Uxie's a giant bitch. No one likes Uxie. It's like Alomomola, but if it spreads status.
Yeah, I love UC as a Pokemon because I used it in my Gen 4 playthrough, but in terms of competitive, and I've used it, is annoying as hell.
Yeah, to me, it's just like Umbreon. It's just kind of an annoying piece of shit. It's a good Pokemon. It's just really annoying. But yeah, having a real Roaring Moon Parrot is really bad. You do manage to U-turn out. It is Helmet. Regenerator, let's go. Not that it matters if you Mega Evolve by voice. That is 38.
Playful
That's
voice.
surprisingly little. Haha, Volt Absorb.
Let's go.
Okay, so she's got a subset. Pain Split. What's your Thundy set here? Nuzplot.
I was fought.
Okay. I'm liking the look of Subnasty. Is it acrobatics as well?
No, I had Thunderbolt. I was really wasn't sure how I was gonna do the thing. So yep. Red, you steal.
Curse. You're gonna get. Oh my god, that's nice power. I was gonna say you were gonna get fucking encored into that, by the way.
And honestly, I did not care that I got paralyzed here. I really didn't.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah, there's the encore though. That's what you should be caring about. Like I wouldn't have gone for the second curse.
No, because I accidentally clicked T-Wave that turn, is what happened.
I mean, but even if you clicked,
somehow.
even if you clicked T-Wave by accident, you shouldn't have cursed the second time. Cause like, look at it this way, right? So you cursed, and it's faster than you, right? So it could have encored you. But it got paralyzed, which meant you got to heavy slam. Now that was a giant scapegoat for you, because now if it encores you, you're just gonna keep attacking it. But what you did after the heavy slam was you got thunder waved, but you cursed again. So now it can encore you into curse. That was a mistake. Even if you did thunder wave, that didn't make a difference really. Like you said, you clicked T-Wave by accident, but you were encored into curse, which now made you useless. What you should have done was just keep clicking heavy slam, right?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Man, he's getting fucked by these powers a little bit. This damn Uxie's gotten paralyzed like 15 times.
Thank you for the free healing.
Terra Electric there I thought was very interesting. I mean, I guess it's going for the resist, but I don't know. And yeah, there's another Mon paralyzed. Is that all but 2 Mons paralyzed? We love to see it. Fucking Uxie, Pain Split. God, I hate Uxie.
Gengar.
Okay, it's still got healing off, just less. Let's go, we can't be thunder waved.
I did figure out the black sludge, admittedly, on that one. So
yeah, that's really fucking funny. I love Terra Black Sludge. That's great. Okay, Nasty Plot. Yeah, protecting when your enemy's killing yourself with Black Sludge makes a whole lot of sense. At least we kill the Uxie, right?
Yes.
There she blows. I love that name. Holy shit, that hurt. Is this Banded Dragonite, I wonder? Why did you spin there by chance?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Okay. Because rocks weren't up, so I don't know why spin. We did get Thundy in here for free. That is 24, so you're actually in range of another one, and you do get it. Honestly, crazy work with that. I've never seen that thing beat that. That extreme speed's gonna hurt, but I think you kill it now, right? Yeah.
I don't.
Greninja is in. It also outspeeds you, but yeah. Honestly, that is less than I thought it would do. And now it's also parried. You know, you were saying about how Uxie was annoying and parrying your whole team, but also you've kind of parried a lot of his team. Also, the power flinch right here is crazy. And I actually think he got parried way more than you did.
Okay.
Okay, it's booster attack. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's GG. I don't think that crit mattered. I didn't think I outsped. Yeah, Yeah, he probably thought he was gonna be booster speed, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I
Cause
have
you
no idea how I'm still surprised about it, because Iron Valley is naturally faster than 70
Yeah, it is. My guess is that Iron Valiant speed creeped something else and expected the booster speed, not booster attack. I'm guessing it's a error of prep in that regard. I could be wrong though.
Oh my god. Okay.
You played pretty decently. You had a good matchup here, especially with Thundurus. Um, you kind of messed up a little bit with the Registeel, but I already pointed that out to you.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think he messed up more so than anything else. I think he really should have been even if not Boots Dragonite, which I think would have been a better call. I think I think it should have been Boots Dragonite. You have a couple good setters, and it's just a Pokemon that kind of needs it in this day and age. Valiant, I'm assuming it was meant to be booster speed, as booster attack just doesn't make any sense. Or he messed up speed creeping. But even then, you want to be faster than the Roaring Moon, which is booster speed as well. There is a world where he just expected.
I was Scarf Roaring Moon.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's the kind of shit that I've recommended to people on how to beat a Valiant with a Moon, is just Scarf.
Yeah, I had enough EVs I was invested up in the EVs to speed creep. The speed creep Valiant, even if it was booster energy.
Yeah, that's fair. But you also did get it paralyzed, so.
Yes, I did.
But yeah, I'm wondering if part of his plan maybe was just get everything powered and then you don't need as much speed, but even then you still should have outsped Thundurus. I'm not 100% sure what happened there.
So I just sent you I sent you my stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the Black Sludge with Terra was a decision, alright.
Yeah, it was.
Lava Plume clears.
And the only reason why I went Shell Armor Torkoal was because I was not giving his Mega Venusaur. I was not giving Venusaur his Corridor loading. I was not doing that.
I mean, but he was always going to Mega Evolve it anyway, I think. I don't think it made a huge difference. I think it would have benefited you more than him, kind of thing.
Yeah, I wanted to play this Pokemon.
I can see that. Yeah, I liked the Thundurus. The Thundurus was really good this matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. I like the sets. Yeah, I think you played pretty well. You had a good chance to win this, but I think the bigger thing was that he made a few prep mistakes, and I also think he got a little bit unlucky with his amount of paras he got, because you got more Pokemon paralyzed, but he spent more turns paralyzed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh well. This is actually going to be a shorter one because of the glitch and one because of forfeit, but either way. Onto our final game of the day. We have Lord Aiden, also known as Dangerous Dialgas, going up against Alienated Fob, also known as Arizona Arcanine, or just Alien. Sorry. Terra, we have Ice, Mamoswine, and Water Amoonguss up against no Terras. This is Mega Darkrai and Mega Diancie as well.
Yeah.
Low-key.
Rillaboom kind of. Rillaboom's giving me a problem.
Who, sorry?
Rillaboom.
I mean, I don't know. Rillaboom can't really get through Amoonguss or Melmetal or Tornadus.
True. So,
I am wondering how much of a problem Mega Darkrai will be. Because he does have the Hisui Rock, but knowing Alien is going to sack it early. Diancie is going to be a mild problem, I think. He does have Bullet Punch, well, assumably Metagross, but Metagross also gets checked pretty easily by Melmetal and Samurott. I think this is gonna be a pretty close game, because like each side has a few things that can like do really well outside of like a couple mons. But I think it's gonna be. I think this one's a pretty even matchup. Leading with Quack and Samurott. Gets his spikes up and he's gonna drop to a CC. Yup. Like I said, he loves letting Samurott die. Into the Taunt, and he sends in Darkrai. That's an interesting switch. Air Slash that does nothing. And the Mega Evolves. U-turn still hurts. Dark Pulse honestly does not that much do damage. Sends in Metagross. Yep, eats that. Oh, actually, low key, 30% more than you would have thought. Brings in Mamoswine for a Psychic Fangs.
Like, ow. Wait, what are both ones there?
Yeah, I say generally, I think, especially because Earth Power was a chance, I would have Bullet Punched.
I absolutely Bullet Punched him.
But I'm guessing he was expecting the swap to a Moongus because he used Psychic Fangs, but also Psychic Fangs fucking hurt that goddamn Mamoswine. Is this thing banded?
I know. I don't think so. Because Mamoswine's pretty bulky.
Yeah. But Darkrai's gonna die here, I think. Yep. Okay, that was a crit. But even if it didn't crit, he just clicked it again and you died, so. I don't know. That was. I think I remember calcing it, and I think it was a roll to kill without the crit. But that is what we call a banded Mamoswine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurts. But we do get the Grassy Glide off to finish it. Amoonguss is in. You cannot break the Amoonguss. Clear Smog. Yeah, even that does 24% damage. Wow. U-turn. At least he knocked it off first. Metagross is in. Giga Drain. 16. Metagross is getting chipped really low here, huh?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Honestly, I think. It kind of depends on what kind of Sneasler set this is. Double Iron Bash. Is it? Yeah, this is going to be bulky Rocky Helmet Roost Quackable for the Melm check. That makes sense. He swaps to Torn T on the Roost. Yep. Alien playing pretty well here.
He is.
Yep, okay, there's Bullet Punch for 44%. Wow. Yeah, and it was Choice Band. Let's go, I was right. I'm a genius. Using our priority on another 24%. I don't know if that was really worth it, but that's okay. The Amoonguss is in. Can Steela break this, though? We have the Unburden, and we're SDing, but it's got a Clear Smog. Oh, and Spore, yep. Depending on how long we sleep, that's GG. And yep, there's Clear Smog. Yeah, I think this might be GG. Foul play. Okay, nice. Dark Lord is 32. That's not enough. Yeah, wow. Alien looks like Alien's gonna win this one. Spores. Sleepy time. Sleeps. And that's Sneasler dealt with. Well done, Amoonguss. Well done. Rapid Spin. A bit fucking late now, buddy. Giga Drain. You live that. That's cool at least. Roost. Ow, that fucking hurts. You can't kill it. Yeah, not even close.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, now this was... I love the Spore there for no reason. This was absolutely a surprise, so... Yeah. I have kind of mixed feelings about this game. I do think...
Yeah, I really...
So I get that Aiden didn't realize it was banded until after Landorus died, but I do think that even if you didn't realize it was banded and you knew you were gonna live, it does still feel like a bit of a waste of a Landorus, especially when you have other options.
Yeah, I mean you could swap into
like losing this to the crit. It also didn't really matter because you just. Unless he was running Sucker Punch Darkrai, then it maybe mattered, but as a roll anyway, right? But even at this point here, why not go to Quaquaval? Or even just straight to Rillaboom. Rillaboom isn't going to be nearly as useful the remainder of this game, where Landorus still has multiple uses left.
It does, yeah.
I really think there was no reason to use Landorus, and I do get that the banded the fact that it was banded and you didn't realize makes a difference. But even still, this was also Terra Ice, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Terra Ice Mamoswine. So even if he wasn't banded, he could have Terra'd and killed you there. So I feel like this was definitely on him.
It was just a really bad sack, I feel like, when I didn't hurt.
Oh, actually, sorry, I take that back. It's not the Terra Pokemon. It's a Mugus and Cycles out that didn't come. My apologies. But even still, I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't think it was worth the sack chance.
Absolutely not.
I think it would have been better going to Quack. The ice moves will do nothing. You will live at least one Earthquake, and you kill and outspeed it anyway. I just don't feel like it. I don't think you needed to do it. And I think that really cost you a lot losing the Landorus. Hell, even Rillaboom afterwards here. I understand why you did this. You wanted to Grassy Glide the man, but you just didn't need to when Quaquaval, like, Ice Shard does nothing to Quaquaval, and you outspeed it if it doesn't Ice Shard.
And, like, Earthquake is stun. And Earthquake takes an Earthquake, so it's bulky. So,
exactly, right? Like,
why not go Quaquaval there?
Yeah, and this just gives you a full Landorus and a full Rillaboom left. And then even after bringing in a Moongus, I think you should have gone directly to Metagross. Why did you try fighting this thing? You can't do anything to it. Granted, you did let Metagross get unfortunately low. I don't know if there's much you could have done about that. Yeah, the Quack set was good. Yeah, and then by this point, it's just kind of too little too late. There was nothing you could do about it, I don't think. A bit of an unfortunate game, but it's definitely an upset here. Because if you go take a look at the standings, hang on, I'm gonna pause the recording real quick. So some of you may remember me discussing, this is the week 6 version of the doc. Some of you may remember me discussing how it was a 4-man race. There was Debug, who had a scary lead, being the only one without 2 losses. Then there was Aiden, Derek, and OJ, who were all, this was all still in in first seed race, remember? Because aiming for first seed gives you the free ticket to A, as I'm sure Steela knows, as a previous free ticket winner. But going into week 7, all those players still absolutely had a chance at it. But somehow both Aiden and OJ managed to fuck it up, and now it's impossible for them, and it was just between Derek and Debug. Oh yeah, Debug lost to the other team. The glitched game, Debug lost. Which at this point, week 7, Derek is 1 differential ahead, and he just needs to hold his position above Debug, because Josh doesn't count, imposter, blah blah blah. But it was just kind of crazy seeing that both OJ and Aiden managed to screw up this late into the season against opponents that, you know, are 12th and 10th, right?
Yeah.
And it's not even that I'm calling them shit players or whatever. It's just I expected Aiden and OJ to be taking the game as seriously as possible to try and get that first seed slot, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Not to say that they weren't taking it seriously, but it's just surprising that they both lost when the stakes were so high for them.
Yeah.
But yeah. Not rosters, schedule. Yeah, so the game ended up being that TLDR from my memory is that Beyond managed to completely outstall Debug. And it was ended in a 1-0, but it was completely stalled out. Like, there was, yeah. It was very not fun to watch. It was like 100-something turns, and yeah. Glitching aside, you know, but overall, it was a pretty decent week. We had 3 different 2-0s, which were all close games, and then the 2 4-0s, which were not that close, to be honest, but, you know. Umbreon did Umbreon things and forfeited. And by forfeited, I actually mean he disappeared from the fucking season, and we don't know where he went.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah. Considering you also got the forfeit loss the week before, right? Sorry, the forfeit win.
Yeah, like, what the hell?
Yeah, Umbreon. I know he lives in Turkey, and Discord's actually banned there. So I know he sometimes has issues with that, and he can only, like, he can't or like be as active all the time. But he also has moments where he just disappears for a while. So yeah, not sure exactly what happened there, but that's okay. We have some interesting games next week, but as you can see, a lot of them are forfeits. Next week will be a shorter week. There's only like 3 games, I think, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So after the changes, Steela actually jumped up from like 7th to 4th. So well done there.
I was eighth or fourth actually.
Oh, 8th to 4th. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you had a pretty big jump up when the other guys managed to fall.
Oh yeah.
Because that's the thing.
Yeah.
You've had a pretty decent season, I'd say, but you're always like one step behind those 4 players that I was talking about before. Same goes for Ashen. He's always like kind of right behind, and he still is like, you know, right behind. But it was definitely interesting to see you jump up as soon as they knocked down. You did not give them any chance. Unfortunately, you are out of the playoff contention. Actually, okay, technically not. And by playoff, I mean first seed. Technically, you're not if both of them lose, and then you win with, you know, enough differential. You could have technically been first seed, but it was very unlikely that both of them would lose.
Yeah.
But yeah, most of the season, the top 8, like who was going to be in playoffs, was fairly decided. It'd be, you know, these 7 and then Leon for the most part.
Yeah.
It was pretty well decided who was making playoffs, but in saying that, I still think the first seed race was probably the most interesting we've ever seen in B Division. Having 4 players all neck and neck up until week 7 made it super tight. And even still up to week 8, it's 1 differential away on the top 2 players. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kaz also only losing 2-0 to Josh is kind of wild. Well done, Kaz. That was impressive. Okay, technically, if Alien gets 6-0'd and Lupus 6-0's, he can avoid relegation, but it's basically over for my boy Lupus.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, indeed, yeah. Do you have anything more to say?
No, I think like overall my season's been actually relatively solid. I definitely had a couple of weeks where I struggled for sure, but like, hey, inconsistency is basically my name in draft league. So I'm not.
Yeah, that's just your play style, right? Inconsistent.
Yeah.
Because how'd your season go? You beat Archen, Steel. You lost to Beyond, that happens. You lost to OJ, that's reasonable. OJ is a very good player, I wouldn't feel bad at all. You lost to Aiden. Yeah. Aiden is also a little bit inconsistent, but I would say he's also better. Like, when he also fucked up at, like, you both went to A, but then both went immediately back down, but I will say he's, like, consistently better. Because even, like, in the cross div, he was, like, tied for 16th, right? What did you come in the cross div again? Yeah. I don't remember.
Neither do I.
I'm curious now. 1 sec. I want to check. Cross. I have so many league documents in my fucking thing. You have no idea. Standings. Oh, you did pretty bad that season. You did 31st.
Yeah, I think a lot of that was just IRL stuff. I think kind of just.
Yeah, it was similar with Josh. He was having a bad time IRL, I think, but yeah. Oh, this duo game. I remember I liked this game. I don't remember the specifics of why, but I remember I liked it. This was a close game. That was good. Then forfeit win and then beat Starmie. Beating Starmie is pretty good though. Like he's a good player.
He is. He's been struggling this season though, that's for sure.
He has been, yeah. He's yeah, he's been struggling a little bit, but he's definitely still a player that you cannot underestimate for sure.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
But yeah, all right, we're going to end this one here, I think. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.
See you guys.